Should he buy an expensive car?
But watch this couple sit down and play YBAngry and calmly resolve this in just minutes. No stress, no drama. It's just a game.
We need to decide who's going to be player A, who's going to be player B.
A.
All right. So player A. Both players will use the This One detail cards to write down all the details to support their position on this issue. Only fill in sections 1, 2, and 3. Use as many cards as needed.
Frustrated, and I don't understand some of the things you do. I can't comprehend. I tell you the truth, I'm trying hard as I can. I'm so confused why we keep arguing.
I work hard and make 60% of the household income. I feel that relevance is a 9.
Okay, so what you're saying to me is that because you make more money than I do, your vote holds more weight than mine. You have the final say.
No.
Okay.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying because I make more income, I feel your thing is we can't afford it, but we can.
Okay. So what you're saying to me is you make good money, so it's not a matter of whether we can afford it or not. My concern is we can't afford it, but that's not valid because you make good money.
Yes.
Okay. So check yes.
Check yes, babe.
That's not how your question was worded.
It wasn't
The
a
question?
question, it was a detail.
The detail? Okay. So this is why it's good to make sure we are on the same page.
The reworded detail is true. It isn't a matter of affordability. We can't afford it. I agree.
What number? 8?
3.
3. Okay.
The issue isn't affordability. The issue is what we should be doing with the money we make. Is my point.
Can I have a car, please? So what you're saying to me is, regardless of if we can afford said lovely car for me,
Audi.
we should be, there's better things to do with the money.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, I got a yes.
Now step 11 is discussion, debate. You guys talk about this one detail.
Okay.
Stay focused on this detail.
On this detail.
You're praying to God because you're at your limits, but this could be resolved in a matter of minutes. Honesty mixed with all your reasons, we can finally fix this disagreement.
Let's talk about what you said and what she said.
Okay. So I see what you're saying about money should be spent in other ways, but I feel that we are spending money in responsible ways, investing, with real estate, with the other saving streams that we have, and we deserve. Oh, I'm trying to stay on this. So yes, I feel that we are being responsible with money, and that we deserve to reward ourselves.
I agree that we deserve to have our splurges, but I also hear you constantly say that we're not doing enough, that we need to invest more, that you're frustrated that you didn't do more years ago and you feel behind and you feel the need to catch up.
Yep.
So doing things like buying a less expensive car just because we can will help to allow us to catch up, allow you to get to the point where you feel that you should be, because you say often that you feel you're behind.
I do. But that's why I have a younger wife, because you're going to be working a lot longer than me.
No, I'm not!
So I'm gonna strap that to your back.
That's why I got a sugar daddy, so I ain't gotta work forever. How about that?
Well, you didn't read the fine print on that one, but so yeah, that's all I got about that.
Okay.
No, I guess I really didn't.
Okay.
Except he thinks because he makes more money than me, he can have a bigger stake in the decision.
I don't know why you think that's what I was trying to say. That's not what I was trying to say.
Cause you're
What I was trying to say is I work hard and make 60%. Is that 80? Or is that 60?
60.
Oh, 60% of the household income. Where does it say that I think I should be entitled to make?
Because when we
the
got to
decision?
talking about this, that wasn't your detail. That reads like I make more money, so I should be able to do whatever I want to do. I make that decision.
No,
The
I
issue
make more
is-
money so I know we can afford it. That was
Then the detail should have been was we make enough money we can afford it.
so. Now you're arguing about my detail, how I
I'm
word
just
my
saying.
detail.
I don't think that was your detail.
Let's get another card.
Well, so wait. So now you have to write what you took from this.
What I took away from. I'll tell you what I took away. Okay.
You didn't know you were a sugar daddy. But that was the intent.
Amber thinks I feel like I should be able to make the decision because I make more. But this is incorrect. Was there progress on this? No.
Okay. Did we win the game?
No.
Okay. So you go to the next most relevant card.
One detail of mine is buying a cheaper car helps us. Oh, I wrote card. Sorry, helps us reach long-term goals like early retirement faster.
How relevant is that?
I wrote 9.
Okay. Your turn.
We can agree for our sanity.
So what you're saying to me is, by me deciding to buy a cheaper car, we can reach our retirement goals faster.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Is not true. Well, that's true. Relevance. I give that about a 5. I don't mind sacrificing early retirement to drive what I like.
So what you're saying to me is it's more important for you to drive what you like than to work on the goal of retiring early.
It's more important to drive what I like than to work on the... No, because we're still working on the goal. We're still investing. We're still being smart with money. We're still working towards that goal. We're just not running as fast.
You literally said, I don't mind sacrificing early retirement to drive what I like.
Early retirement, but still working towards retirement. I'm not like, screw saving and blah,
But
blah,
the
blah.
detail was buying a cheaper car helps to reach long-term goals like early retirement faster.
Faster. Not reach long-term goals. We have long-term goals that we will achieve.
Okay, so what you're saying to me is you still... It's okay for you to drive the car you like as long as in other ways we're still working to reach long-term goals.
Yes.
Okay. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Discussion debate. Okay, and we're staying to the details. So buying a cheaper car. So I guess my point here is, but isn't it worth it to sacrifice a little bit longer? What is it the saying is? Live like no one else wants to today, so you can live like no one else wants or can tomorrow. That's a pretty impactful statement to me.
It is.
So to know that if you not drive a beater, but just drive a more reasonable car, we can maybe retire early, we can work towards paying for Mo's college out of pocket, we can get our house paid off faster, we can work towards like the FIRE lifestyle, where we are virtually debt free and work becomes optional and not required. You don't think that's worth sacrificing a luxury car?
So, paying, let's say, $300 more a month for the car that I want versus the car that is the responsible car. I don't see that making a significant impact in us working towards our financial goals, retirement goals, debt-free goals. Because I'm only going to have a car payment. It's just a matter of how much that payment is going to be.
But will you always have a car payment?
Yeah,
That's
I'm not going to. I'm not going to keep a car for 10 years and just drive. I'm not going to do that. I've never done that. I'm never going to do that yet. So we're already alluding to I am going to have a car payment.
Sure.
The fact that this payment is a few $100s more per month, to me, I don't see that making an impact on the retirement goals.
Okay. I'll agree that it's not make or break, that it's still doable. But I do think that somewhere around there, $100 a month makes a difference depending on where you're putting that money. I mean, $300 a month, what's that? $3,600 a year times the next 15, 20 years. But if you're investing that money, you're getting interest is compounding. How much money is that really costing you long term? Have you thought about that? If you're putting that money to work in other ways, what kind of returns does investing that money give you versus driving this depreciating asset? What does that give you over time?
Sure. And
sorry, I think my point is that you're minimizing how much of a difference driving a more expensive car versus driving a cheaper car can make.
yeah, I mean, okay, $3,600 a year is significant. But $3,600 a year to drive what I want to drive is worth it.
Okay. I mean, I think that's...
I understand Amber's point better. $3,600 a year is a lot of money. That can be used to help us invest and retire sooner. But just because I understand, I mean, I'm doing it.
So my adjustment takeaway is I understand Lance's point that a higher car payment will not make or break our long-term goals. Yes, progress. No, we did not win the game.
Okay. But you did make progress?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So next card.
One detail of mine is we can use the money saved monthly to invest more. I rated this relevance-wise an 8.
So what you're saying to me is we can use the additional money that I'll be spending on this super nice car to invest with.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
This is true. Relevance. I don't think that's super relevant. Yes, this is true that we can use the money saved to invest more. But where does it end? We can cut expenses in many different ways. We can have our lifestyle reduced to the very basic, the very minimum. Why is it just the car that has to be sacrificed?
What you're saying to me is the car shouldn't necessarily have to be where we cut back. We should be cutting back in other ways.
No. Close, but that's not exactly what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I mean, you're supposed to keep asking until I say yes.
Is that true? Can he not clarify?
You can.
I can? Okay. So I'm saying that...
I did say that earlier for her to keep talking, but
Yeah.
you can.
Okay.
I mean, I can
You can.
too. It doesn't.
Yeah. But
So
Let me
I'm
hear
saying
that.
that in anyone's lifestyle, you can cut anywhere. We don't have to live here. We could live in a very basic place.
This is a basic place.
There are places with far less mortgage than this.
True. But we stole this house. It's not like we splurged getting this house.
I get a 15% discount on any car that I buy, which is substantial. So I'm saving there.
That's not even what we're talking about right now.
It is. You said we stole this house. What I could buy a car for is far less than what someone else
That's
could buy
a whole
for.
other detail.
You brought it up. Okay.
No, you're saying it like we just went and bought some mini mansion. We bought this house for a very, very reasonable price.
Okay, so you look acting like I want to buy a Porsche. I'm looking at an Audi. It's nicer than a normal car, but it's not. It's not a Lambo or a Porsche or a Tesla.
How much is the car that you want to buy?
I don't know.
You know. You know exactly how much that car is. How much is the car you want to buy?
It's about $70,000.
$70,000.
Yep.
So it's almost half the cost we paid for the house we live in.
But it's a lease, so I'm only paying for the part that I use for the residual value of the car. So if it's $70,000, I'm paying about 40% of the car's value over the time that I have it.
To not even have any ownership in the car, just to give the keys back in the end.
You don't own a car that you're financing either. The bank owns it till you pay it off.
But the goal is to pay it off.
Not my goal. My goal is to continue to drive a nice car.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you... Okay, I guess keep going. I still don't get your point, because I thought your point was we can cut it in other ways. Why does the car have to be sacrificed?
I'm saying
because it says, why is it just the car that has to be sacrificed?
Right.
So what's your point?
My point is we could change where we live. We could,
In this market? Are you shitting me?
sure.
We paid $165,000 for this house. Where are we gonna go buy to keep Simone in the premier school district that she's in?
Simone about to graduate. We can move, Old Fifth Ward. We can move a lot of places.
Oh, where?
Fourth Ward.
That's like a super expensive neighborhood in Atlanta.
Okay, I'm talking about
We can't even
a cheap
afford
place.
property taxes in that neighborhood.
Well, not there. I'm talking about a cheaper place, wherever that is.
You don't want to go live in a cheaper place, because if you go live in a cheaper place, you're gonna be in the hood. Then you're really gonna be worried about this
No,
car that
I'm
you're
saying
driving.
that's something that you could cut.
But we can't cut that, because you're gonna have the $70,000 car pulling up in this house in the hood, and you're gonna be like, "Bae, what about my rims? Are they gonna steal my car?" Because when we've talked about moving to other areas, that's exactly what you say. I can't live somewhere where I gotta worry about somebody stealing my car.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have a $70,000 car living in a a cheaper neighborhood?
I didn't say that's what I wanted to do. I just said that's a possibility.
So back to the point where my understanding of what you're saying is we can cut back in other ways. Why does it have to be the car? Is that what you're saying?
Sure. Sure.
That's what I said.
Oh, that what you said? Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You said yes, that's right. Okay. So my response to this is it won't be the house that we sacrifice.
Of course it's not.
But that is also a good point. Because you don't want to sacrifice the car. You feel like that's worth it to you to spend the money on it. You're saying we could live in a cheaper house. We've been talking about moving in the next...
Hypothetically.
Exactly. We've been talking about moving in the next 6 to 8 months. Mm-hmm. And what I show you that's below your standard, that's not going to work.
Okay. Well, I can revisit that. If that means that I get to drive what I like, let's talk about it.
You'd rather live.
Show me those crappy houses again, and I'll like them. I'll like them.
You're such a liar.
I like them now.
You'd rather live in a crappy house, the place where we really spend a lot of our time.
Not me. I'm always at work.
You spend enough time there, and you said before, babe, I ain't gonna live just anywhere. Just like you saying right now, babe, I ain't gonna drive just anything.
That's true. That is true.
So you're just talking because you don't mean that.
No, for the sake of this game, we can.
No.
Show me the houses.
The purpose of the game is to fix the issues. You can't just say it for the sake of an argument.
Oh, okay. Well, if I'm being truthful, then no, I'm not living in just anywhere either.
I know.
But we would do what we did with this one. We would just look, and find that sweet deal.
That's also another thing, though. Part of the reason I don't want you to get another car, at least not anytime soon, is because I want us to have more room for a better house when we move.
More room?
Debt to income wise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And driving this more expensive car, especially a car of the caliber that you want, is going to make a difference.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So I'm saying I'll wait. I'll put it off. Oh, but she's coming.
Okay, so you're saying we can cut back other ways. What other ways do you propose we cut back?
I don't know. We've
already cut back a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're the cutback person. You come with the cutback. I'm like, let's just go.
Yes.
So what other ways could you cut back?
You suggested it. I'm asking you. You want to cut out eating out? You going to stop buying your Jordans? These little hat deliveries that we get pretty frequently lately, you going to stop that?
Yep.
We got a trip coming up. We going to cancel that? No more of those?
Right. No. Hey, that's you. We want to travel. I don't care about that.
No.
That's you. That's you to be wanting to travel. I mean, I don't mind it. I know you enjoy it, so I'll do it. But I don't care. I don't care about traveling.
Dang, you can't just say this stuff to make it sound good for your argument. You need to mean it. The game is supposed to help us with real life issues.
Okay. Yes. So, for my argument, we could cut in other ways. So,
but you ain't giving me no other ways to cut.
You just said them all. You said
that you
travel.
Actually mean.
You said traveling. Cut that shit. You said eating out. Cut it. PB&J. Cut it.
Babe. You'd rather drive a nice car as long as you can eat PB&Js. You're fine with that to drive your luxury car.
I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but it's not, because it's not like that. It's not taking away anything. You don't even feel it. Yes, you can't.
We don't feel it?
Right. Now, your argument is we can't retire as quickly. We can't.
That was just one detail.
We can't. What? Give me the other detail. That's what we're talking about.
Just in general.
Stay focused on the thing.
Okay, what's the thing? You're right. Let's stay focused on the issue.
Yeah. So
We
the
can
last
use the
one.
money saved monthly to invest more. We're way off topic.
Yeah. Thanks to you. So yes, to invest more, but we're still going to be investing. We're still going to be doing those things. Yeah. My argument is you're not going to feel it like, oh man, now we can't do this because we got to make that payment. Everything still functions. Everything still flows just fine. But okay, so can we put an extra 1,000 into, the Fidelity trading account to buy whatever stock? Okay, so maybe that won't work, or it'll be less. But still, something's gonna go in there. We're funding all of our stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm driving what I like.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm just saying that difference in money, like I said in the last argument, when you think about how investing even just a small amount over a long term consistently and the potential returns that you can get for doing that.
Which we're still going to do.
But we could do that much more. You didn't have a car.
I'm going to have a car. Now you want me to walk?
I said the car. The $70,000 Audi that you want. No, I don't want you to walk to Marietta.
Oh, okay. I don't know where we're at here. I still don't get it. We're still gonna fund everything that we've got going on. Might not put as much into it, but everything is still gonna be rolling.
Yeah, but that's the whole detail. That we can invest more if you don't.
And that is true. I mean, that's just math. Yes, that point is true. So emotionally, that point means nothing to me. But the analytic part of it is, that's true.
Okay.
That's all I have to say about that.
Who does the takeaway? Him first? It's my card.
It's your card. He should do the first takeaway. What'd you say?
I see her point. I said, I understand its perspective that it may make a small impact, but not enough to fully validate that argument.
Okay. So, did we make any progress on this detail?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So, yes.
No.
No for the game?
No, we didn't win the game.
Okay.
I don't think there's going to be a winner on this one. I don't spend significant amounts of money on anything else.
So what you're saying to me is you don't spend a whole lot of money on other things, so you should be able to splurge on this thing.
Yep.
Okay. Is that right? She said yes. Is this... I'm not sure if this is true or not.
There's a new game out right now that helps
I wouldn't know I spend significant amounts of money.
Shoes, clothes, hats.
When the last time I bought a pair?
I don't know, because you sneak them in the house. I don't know when he buys them.
That's true.
That is true.
But I have not bought a pair of expensive sneakers in a while.
What's a while?
Months.
How many months?
At least 5. 4 or 5 months.
Okay. I'll give you that one.
frustrated, and I don't understand.
The 5 relevance wise. I agree that you spend reasonable amounts most of the time. So the car would be the biggest splurge, but also the most consistent splurge. It's every month, baby.
What you're saying is you agree that I'm good with not spending money most of the time, but this one item that is expensive is consistent because it's every month. The payment. Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't spend significant amounts of money on other things, and I work a lot. So when I'm at work, I don't even have the ability to spend money. So I should be able to enjoy my car.
Okay, I agree with that.
You agree with that?
I said Lance works hard and doesn't spend a lot of money on other things, so he should be able to drive what he wants within reason.
So no Porsche.
No Porsche, no Lambo. That would look stupid pulling up to this house.
That got him down the street.
Do they?
There's a guy that drives a Macan.
Yeah, they do drive some nice cars in this neighborhood.
I feel better because I think Amber has a better understanding of why I like to drive a nicer car. Was it progress? Yes. I do feel that we've won the game.
Well, you guys both have to agree on those now.
Oh, so was progress made?
Yeah.
Did we win the game?
Yeah.
There you have it.
All right. I was worried about that one. You got it. How do you feel about it? I'm still recording, but how do you feel about it?
I feel fine. I agree. He works really hard. And I don't know, maybe that's what you were getting at with that first card. You just wrote it a little messed up.
I mean, yeah. I was telling you that's not what I meant when you said that.
How long have you talked about this before now?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
How long have you talked about it?
Couple of years.
So did the game help?
I think so. It helped organize the thought, and then forced us to say, well, is that what you mean? Is that how you feel? And do it in a organized kind of way. So that her points were driven home. When you really look at the amount in a year's time, how much more you're spending and where that money could go, I do see the point, and it kind of makes me think, is that really what I want to do? So even though I can, doesn't necessarily mean I should. So it helped. It helped drive her perspective home for me. In the past, when we would talk about it, I would just say, yeah, okay, I'm still going to do it. But now I'm like, well, I mean, I still want to do it.
He gonna do it.
But now I'm like, maybe should I tell her it? But now I got the green light. I'm just going to get it. Go get it. But yeah, it helped. It did.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the video.
Hey y'all, I got some good news. There's a new game out right now that helps couples resolve their relationship issues. The game is called YBAngry. Check it out YBAngry.com. And the song.
Why be angry? Why be angry? We can change these things. We can agree. Yeah.
frustrated. And I don't understand some of the things you do, I can't comprehend. I tell you the truth, I'm trying hard as I can. I'm so confused while we keep arguing. At my wit's end, we go in circles. Only time you listen is when my words hurt you. That's not my intention, that's not my purpose. I wanna solve these issues and close the curtains. I've been praying for change, but things remain the same. So let's play this game, so we can break these chains. It's been driving me crazy. We need a resolution, so play with me, baby. No more confusion. Why be angry?
Why be angry? Why be angry? Why be angry? Why be angry? So let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Why be angry? We can change these things. We can agree for sanity. Why be angry? Why be angry?
You're praying to God cause you're at your limits, but this could be resolved in a matter of minutes. Honesty mixed with all your reasons, we can finally fix this disagreement. But believe it, we can achieve it. Jesus. So put on your game face. Let's get on the same page. Invest, engage.
Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Why be angry? Why be angry? Why be angry? Why be angry? We can change these things. We can agree for our sanity. Why be angry? Why be angry? Why be angry?
Share this video and help other couples stay together, one issue at a time. Order your games and get free shipping by clicking on the link in the description.